So let me get this straight. Cody Rhodes finally gets his moment. He defends his title at Saturday night's main event, gives everything he has, celebrates with the fans, and WWE decides, you know what? Let's ruin it. Let's bring back Jacob Fatu, the most dangerous man in the bloodline, and have him absolutely demolish Cody in what should be his moment. And you know what the worst part is? Some of you are actually defending this. You're sitting there saying though, it's good booking or this is building to something big. No, this is disrespect. This is WWE once again refusing to let a babyface have their moment without immediately tearing them down. And if you can't see that, then you're part of the problem. But here's the thing, I'm going to break down exactly why this return, this attack, and this entire situation is either the biggest mistake WWE has made in months, or the most brilliant setup for the ultimate payback story we've seen in years. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're going to have some strong opinions. So buckle up, because we're diving deep into the chaos that just unfolded at Saturday night's main event. The setup, Cody's moment shattered. Let's set the scene. Saturday night's main event. A special event that's supposed to celebrate the best of WWE. Cody Rhodes walks into that building as the undisputed WWE champion, carrying the weight of the company on his shoulders like he has been since WrestleMania 40. He puts on an absolute clinic of a match because that's what Cody does. Win or lose, the man delivers. The bell rings, Cody's hand is raised, the pyro goes off, the crowd is on their feet. This is supposed to be a celebration. This is supposed to be the champion standing tall, reminding everyone why he's the face of WWE. And then, the lights go out. You already know what's coming. That entrance music hits. The crowd loses their minds, not in a good way, in a oh no, here we go again way. And out walks Jacob Fatu. Not just any Jacob Fatu, a returning Jacob Fatu who's been gone 4 weeks, who disappeared after the bloodline implosion, who everyone thought might be done with this storyline. But nope, he's back, and he's got one target in mind. Before Cody can even process what's happening, Fatu is in the ring. And what follows is not a beatdown, it's an execution. We're talking about one of the most vicious post-match attacks we've seen in recent memory. Superkicks, Samoa drops, moonsaults. Fatu doesn't just attack Cody, he's trying to end him. And here's my first question for you in the comments, did Cody deserve this moment without the attack, or does every great champion need to be knocked down to tell a better story? Let me know what you think because I'm genuinely torn on this. Who is Jacob Fatu and why does this matter? For those who might not be fully caught up, let me give you the quick rundown on Jacob Fatu, because understanding who he is makes this return 10 times more significant. Jacob Fatu isn't just another member of the bloodline. He's not a placeholder. He's not filler. This man is the definition of a wrecking ball. Before WWE, Fatu was tearing through the independent scene and MLW like a force of nature. His combination of size, athleticism, and straight-up violence made him one of the most feared performers outside of WWE. When he joined the bloodline, it wasn't just about adding another body. It was about adding the most dangerous weapon Roman Reigns could possibly have. Fatu brought a level of intensity and brutality that even Solo Sikoa couldn't match, and that's saying something. But then came the bloodline civil war. Roman returned, Factiron split, and in the chaos, Fatu seemingly vanished. Was he injured? Was he being saved for something bigger? Nobody knew, until Saturday night's main event. The attack breakdown, every brutal detail. Let's talk about the attack itself because the way Fatu came back matters just as much as the fact that he came back at all. This wasn't a run-in during the match. This wasn't a distraction that cost Cody the title. No, WWE let Cody win. They let him have his celebration. They let the crowd get invested in the feel-good moment. And then they ripped it away. That's calculated. That's purposeful. That's WWE telling you, we want you to feel something. Fatu enters the ring, and Cody, exhausted from his match, tries to fight back. Tries being the key word here, because Jacob Fatu is fresh. He's been sitting backstage, watching, waiting for this exact moment. And when he strikes, it's with the fury of someone who has been waiting to make a statement. The superkick sends Cody crashing to the mat. The crowd goes silent. You can hear the shock in the arena. Fatu isn't done. He picks Cody up, and here's where it gets ugly, a massive Samoan drop that shakes the ring. Cody's body bounces off the canvas like a ragdoll, and just when you think it's over, Fatu climbs to the top rope. Now, for those who don't know, Jacob Fatu is nearly 300 pounds. When a man that size goes to the top rope, nothing good is about to happen. And sure enough, moonsault. A perfect moonsault that crashes down on Cody Rhodes with the force of a freight train. The sound alone makes you wince. Fatu stands over Cody's broken body, and the message is clear: the bloodline isn't done with you. I'm not done with you. This war is far from over. Question for the comments: rate the brutality of this attack on a scale of 1 to 10. Was this too much for a post-match beatdown, or exactly what WWE needed to do? Drop your ratings below. The bloodline angle, what this means going forward. Here's where things get really interesting. Because this isn't just about Cody Rhodes getting attacked. This is about the bloodline storyline, the greatest long-term storyline in modern WWE history, taking another turn. Roman Reigns is back. The original bloodline is back together. They've been at war with Solo Sikoa's version of the bloodline. We had war games. We had betrayals. We had family drama that would make a soap opera jealous. And just when you think we're getting some clarity on where this is all headed, Jacob Fatu returns and throws a wrench into everything. The big question: who is Fatu aligned with? Is he back with Solo Sikoa? Is he going rogue? Is he working on orders from someone else entirely? Because here's the thing, if Fatu is back with Solo, that means the new bloodline just got significantly more dangerous. Solo Sikoa, Tamar Tonga, Tona Loa, and Jacob Fatu? That's a murderer's row of destruction. But what if Fatu isn't with Solo? What if he's working alone? What if he has his own agenda? That opens up even more possibilities. Maybe Fatu feels disrespected by both sides of the bloodline. Maybe he's tired of being overlooked while Roman gets all the glory. Maybe this is about Jacob Fatu establishing himself as the true powerhouse of the family. And Cody Rhodes is caught in the middle of it all. Again, why Cody can't catch a break? Let's be honest about something. Cody Rhodes cannot catch a break. The man finished his story at WrestleMania 40, defeating Roman Reigns in one of the greatest moments in WWE history. Since then, he's been defending that title with honor, putting on incredible matches, and carrying himself like the champion WWE needs. But WWE won't let him breathe. First it was AJ Styles trying to end his career. Then it was Solo Sikoa and the bloodline targeting him relentlessly. Cody's entire championship reign has been about surviving, about fighting off one threat after another. And now, just when it seemed like maybe he could have a moment of peace, here comes Jacob Fatu to remind him that the war isn't over. Some fans are frustrated by this. They want to see Cody be a dominant champion, not a sympathetic one constantly getting beat down. And I get that. I really do. But here's the counter-argument: this is what makes Cody's eventual triumph even sweeter. Think about it. When Cody finally, and I mean finally, gets to stand tall without someone attacking him from behind, without the bloodline ruining his moment, it's going to mean everything. The story WWE is telling is that Cody's championship reign isn't easy. It's not handed to him. He has to earn every single day he holds that title. And when he overcomes all of this, when he defeats Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, and anyone else the bloodline throws at him, that's legendary status. But I want to know what you think. Is WWE booking Cody correctly as a fighting champion who overcomes adversity, or are they making him look weak by having him get attacked constantly? Comment section, go. The internet's reaction, divided as always as expected. The wrestling internet exploded after this attack, and opinions are split right down the middle. On one side, you have fans who are absolutely hyped. They are saying this is exactly what WWE needed to do to keep the bloodline storyline hot. They are excited to see Jacob Fatu back in action because the man is box office. They are ready for the chaos that's about to unfold. On the other side, you have fans who are exhausted. They are tired of the bloodline dominating every major storyline. They are frustrated that Cody can't have one moment without it being overshadowed. They want fresh feuds, new directions, and for WWE to move on from this angle that's been going on for years now. And you know what? Both sides have valid points. The bloodline story has been incredible, arguably the best long-term booking WWE has done in decades. But it has been going on for a very long time. At some point, you risk diminishing returns. You risk fans getting fatigued. But here's what I think WWE is banking on: WrestleMania 41. Everything, and I mean everything, is building toward WrestleMania. This Jacob Fatu return, this attack on Cody, Solo Sikoa's bloodline, Roman's bloodline, it's all converging toward one massive conclusion in Las Vegas. The prediction where this is all going. Let me put my prediction hat on for a second, and you tell me if I'm crazy or if I'm onto something. I think Jacob Fatu's return is the beginning of the end for the bloodline saga. I think WWE is setting up one final, massive confrontation at WrestleMania 41 where Cody Rhodes finally puts this entire storyline to bed once and for all. Here's how I see it playing out: Royal Rumble. Cody successfully defends his title against whoever WWE puts in front of him. But the Bloodline, both versions, continue to be a thorn in his side. By Elimination Chamber, tensions reach a boiling point. At WrestleMania 41, we get Cody Rhodes vs. Jacob Fatu for the undisputed WWE Championship. Not Roman, not Solo, Fatu, because Fatu represents the ultimate physical threat. He represents everything Cody has been fighting against since winning the title. And when Cody defeats Fatu on the grandest stage of them all, that's when he finally gets his uninterrupted moment. That's when he gets to stand tall without the lights going out. That's his payback. Or maybe I'm completely wrong and WWE has something even crazier planned. That's the beauty of wrestling, we never really know. The final word. Look, whether you loved this angle or hated it, you can't deny one thing: people are talking. Wrestling thrives on moments that make you feel something, and Jacob Fatu destroying Cody Rhodes made everyone feel something. Anger, excitement, frustration, anticipation, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you cared. So here's my final question for you, and I want everyone to answer this in the comments. Is Jacob Fatu's return the best thing WWE could have done right now, or the worst? And who should Cody face at WrestleMania 41? Give me your honest, unfiltered thoughts because I want to see where the Wrestling Zone 1 community stands on this. This is payback time. But the question is, whose payback are we talking about? Jacob Fatu's revenge on Cody? Or Cody's eventual revenge on the Bloodline? Only time will tell. But I'll tell you one thing, I can't wait to find out.